Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Chaos Unleashed by Drew Karpyshyn, performed by Gigante. For my father, Ron, a wonderful and amazing man. Though he was taken too soon, he lives on in the memories and love shared by his friends and family. Prologue. On the sandy shores of an island at the farthest edge of the sea that bounds the mortal world, 4 divine glowing figures stand in a tight circle around an obelisk of black obsidian, the Keystone. It towers above them, 50 feet tall and 10 feet across on each of its 4 sides. Carved into the smooth, dark rock are powerful runes, and shapes and shadows shift below the surface, the living, churning power of raw chaos. Hiding in his nether realm far across the burning sea, Daemron the Slayer watches the 4 glowing immortals intently, images reflected in the still waters of a stone fountain stained with blood. He is beaten, but not bowed. The armies of the old gods defeated him on the field of battle, but their victory is hollow. He still lives, as do legions of his followers. Bound to the mortal world they created, the old gods cannot follow him here. And so he is content to wait, safe beyond their reach while he plans his counterattack, his armies resting and gathering strength, while he uses his own powerful magic to spy on his enemies. Peering across the infinite chasm of space and time, the 4 figures appear as little more than blurred silhouettes of golden light. But even at this distance, he can sense that the power of the old gods has been diminished. They are wounded, dying. He takes pride in knowing the cost of driving him into retreat is more than even an immortal can afford to pay. His own wounds are far less grievous. Had he risked more, had he stayed on the front lines longer, perhaps the tide of battle could have been swayed back in his favor. But at what cost? His retreat ensured that he will endure long after the other immortals are gone. Their end is inevitable, as is his triumphant return. Still, the ritual he is witnessing gives him pause. Curious, he watches intently as the glowing figures extend their arms and join hands in a circle around the keystone, their voices rising in a single chorus. In response to their deep, rhythmic chant, the keystone begins to tremble. A few seconds later, it is enveloped by a soft white glow emanating from somewhere deep within the black obelisk itself. The pitch of the chant changes, going higher, redirecting and reshaping the gathering chaos. The glow from the keystone begins to pulse and thrum, beating like a living heart as it grows brighter and brighter. The gods raise their arms, still clasped hand to hand, and a bolt of pure white lightning shoots up into the sky. It streaks higher and higher, growing wider and brighter, stinging Daemron's eyes with its intensity. And then, just as he is about to look away, the white beam fractures, splitting into smaller rays that echo all the colors of the spectrum. The ritualistic chant of the old gods rises in pitch again, a sound so shrill it sends shivers down Daemron's spine. The multicolored rays twist and dance as if alive, then shoot off in all directions, crisscrossing each other over and over as they paint the heavens. Within seconds, the entire sky is blotted out by layer after layer of the luminous threads, weaving together and intertwining like a shimmering blanket. The gods are no longer chanting. As the spell intensifies, their throats unleash only a keening wail, immortal screams that seem to leach the color out of the mystical tapestry above them, turning the millions of vibrant threads into a solid mantle of black. And then, before Daemron realizes what is happening, the spell ends, casting his vision of the gods and the mortal world into utter darkness as the legacy is born. Daemron the Slayer wakes with a start, his massive chest heaving with quick, panicked breaths as his mind retreats from the black void. Disoriented, he casts his horned head quickly from side to side, scanning every brick and stone of the bare circular room that is his innermost sanctum. A single ray of